I was doing wrong. I was doing bad. Kicking indoors. I thought I was bad. I was a little savage. Mama looking at me depressed. So I had to refresh my mind and make better choices. I had to study the conflict. Make good grades. One day I'm going to grab my mama and move to a better place. Move to a different state. Now I'm going to soar like an eagle, float like a seagull. Every day I wake up, my life's getting deeper. The streets are getting tough, but I'm good about my word. I got look like 4-leaf clovers. I had to start over and realize that this world is not just about shooting guns, throwing knives. In school, I've got to be considerate. I got to turn my life around and update. I've got to recycle my past and reboot my dreams. I'm trying to get this court system out of my head. I've been taken away from my mama, but that didn't stop me from being a man. People try me because they know I've got anger. I don't fight with weapons. I always fight with my hands. Hoping one day I'll become rich. My childhood was bad. That's sad. That won't stop me from being a man. I don't pay attention to my past. I look forward to the future. I know one day I'll learn how to fix computers. The court system is trying to see me down. I keep looking up. People go to school to have fun. I'm in my zone trying to learn. People try to rush. I wait my turn. I think fast. A cheetah. They can't catch me. I end up leaving them. I'm a royal king. I'll have you thinking outside the box. Chicken wings. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I'll knock you out the box. I'll have you growling like a fox. I've never been sweet. In order to be out here, you have to pay a fee. At the end of the day, I'm going to be something in life. Who will they be? The same people having fun shooting guns with hollow tips. 45 shots, you're done. I'm not the best at basketball, but I know how to put the ball in the basket. The court system got me. They think they're going to keep me. So I'm going to try harder so they won't be able to defeat me. I might not know how to do right and good, but I know how to think.
As soon as I came out the womb, I was nothing but a troublemaker. Ever since then, life just hasn't been fair. I like to write about myself with fire and spice, but this time, I'm gonna write about my life. I grew up without a father and raised by a single mother, and sooner or later, I had a little brother. We used to live in these projects called Piedmont Circle. We were so broke I had to go to school looking like Steve Urkel. I used to get into trouble and my mother finally said something had to change. So we ended up moving away from all the pain. We got a new house in a good neighborhood. When we moved from there, it felt real good. Every time someone had a problem, I hit them in the head. Those were some fun times, even if I got suspended. My mother would catch me blind and she would catch me in a lie. She would discipline me with all sorts of things and I got sick of it. I started getting into more trouble and she said that does it. She put me in group counseling. My mother was happy because there were no more suspensions. They put me on medicine, and when I got to school, I felt like a boulder. I had to walk around with a chip on my shoulder. The medicine made me feel like a rock. It kept me focused, but I couldn't tell the time of any clock. Sooner or later, I said something had to change. I couldn't go anywhere without being called a stupid name. Now I won't have to go to school looking like a snail. I told my mom what was happening and she took it very well. I want to live like a multi-billionaire, but the way that life is just not fair. I want to be able to review my falls, and later I will pay the cost. I want to make an update to my community. I want it to look nice, clean, and full of beauty. I want to be able to congregate with my friends. Hopefully, they will stay with me till the end. I want to be able to cleanse myself full of cheer. Walk around, have no fear. I would love to reboot my senses. Hopefully, I can learn to mind my own business. Create a revolution as high as the stars. Maybe it could be as high as Mars. I would love to know how to start over on my life, because now I always walk around with a pocket knife. All I want is to learn how to believe. After that, I will finally feel some relief.
Basketball is the thing I love to do. I think about it right out of the blue. I'm at the mall, I'm in Foot Locker. My homeboy comes in and asks me if I can hold a bag for him. I say sure. He walks fast. Next thing you know, the sheriff walks in. Do you have a receipt for everything in that bag? I say, I don't know, it's my homeboy's. He says, well, where's your homeboy? I look around and he's not there. I get the blame. But if you never take a L, you will never take a W. I'm at the gym. I forget my iPhone in my pocket. I shoot a 3-pointer and then LeBron jumps out of my pocket. Just like that, it cracks. I stop, sit down and look for my case. I remember I lost it, but I don't care. I keep balling. I test myself to see if I can dunk. I'm not tall enough, but I keep on pounding at it. I'm guaranteed to do it, so I'm never going to stop trying. Now I'm tall as a giraffe, so I know I can dunk now. I'm hyper. I have enough energy, and every time I dunk or make a shot, I get very pumped. I'm like KD. I always get saucy when I feel like someone's doubting me. In school, I think about basketball. In church, I think about the Lord and basketball. At tortilla dinner, I think about basketball. My mind is elephant wide. All I have on my mind all day is basketball. I read books about basketball. I just can't stress it enough that it's in my blood. I'm on fire. I'm unstoppable. When I'm playing basketball, my words are graphic. My coach wants me to turn up. He says, Reese, I'm pulling the plug. The team appreciates when I give them 110%. I feel disgusted when my team doesn't help me, especially when I need them. My shots, bricks. I keep working, now they're not. I stick defense. I take your cookie. I'm proud. I go to college, I get my diploma, I get it gold plated. I work hard to get it. I get rich. I have cars, shoes, and dough. I'm always fresh. My parents are happy to see me happy. My clock is ticking, so I have no time to waste. I can't move turtle slow. I write a book about my life for you to read every chapter. The pages, gold plastic.
My alarm goes off. I open my eyes. I look at the clock. I look at the wall. I feel like I am reborn. I feel my skin under my cover. It feels like wolf's fur. I stretch my arms out all over my bed. I feel that I am all alone. I reach over the counter to get my phone just to see what's on Facebook. I grab my cover and pull it off. I sit up straight and take 4 deep breaths. I grab my shoes, put my right shoe on first, then I put my left shoe on. I clean my bed. I grab my stuff. I put my right headphone in. I walk out of my room. I see my brother. I see him looking at army recruitment papers. He tells me to get lost. I look at him like, I walk outside to hit the trees. I stand up straight to enjoy smelling the natural air outside. I walk to the park so I can enjoy another day of life. I lean on the white brick wall with pride. I look around and I notice how calm it is. I take 3 deep breaths. I turn up my music and sit down. I lay down. I look up and see a white cloud. I think to myself, I get to live another day. I reach in my pocket and get my black shades, put them on, take another deep breath. Music plays.